Hi, my loves. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. My name is Tori. I've recently started my YouTube channel, so if in fact you've recently seen one of my videos and you're returning, thank you so much for returning. I hope that you guys will like, comment, and subscribe. If you are new to my channel, hey, I really appreciate you guys for stopping by. Um, I've already done a twin flame reading a few days ago, and I will post another one today. I've done a divine feminine, just general update, as well as a divine feminine love reading. So those are on my channel. This is going to be a reading for divine masculine. It's just a general energy update, and I will also do a separate reading for divine masculine, a love spread. Okay, I want to try and keep the general and love reading separate for now, but of course, as I add to my channel, that may change. We'll just see. You guys keep in mind that these readings are timeless, so whenever you see it is when, of course, it's meant for you. Also, energy is fluid. There are no genders in energy, okay? So he could be a she could be a he. Take it however it resonates. So, this is a reading for divine masculine, but I can already sense that there are divine feminines here. So, hey, girl. And divine masculine, let's just go ahead and tap in and see what's going on in your world right now. There's a lot of things shifting. Definitely felt that in the divine feminine reading, and just collectively, there's a lot of things happening with the planets right now. I'm not an astrologer, so I don't know everything. I do know Venus is in retrograde, so there are many shakeups in love, and let's face it, I mean, everything is love, right? Or at least it should be. But there's just different things happening in everyone's life right now that is causing a lot of different tower moments and sudden changes, just upheavals. Even with just things going on in the world right now, there's many changes that are taking place. I always pray and meditate before I start my readings, just to kind of tap into the energy before I get on camera. When it comes to the divine masculine, what I am feeling and sensing right now is divine masculine is slowly but surely making progress. But I do feel like many of them are at a crossroads, okay? Divine masculine, I feel like you guys have many different options and opportunities that are being put before you. Many of them are good opportunities, actually, and you guys don't really know which way you should go. And I feel like there are different partnerships or commitments that you've been in for quite some time, and you're rethinking those things because you're ready to go in a different direction, but you're ready to. I feel like divine masculine, you really want to tap into your higher self, and you're realizing that there are changes that you first have to make. And it's difficult because you guys have created foundations for yourself that you no longer want to be a part of. So here you are. I feel like you are wanting to destroy a foundation that you put so much time, effort, and energy into building. But you guys are keeping this to yourself. Very secretive like energy. I don't know if a lot of you guys here are like Scorpios or Virgos, but you're definitely keeping your cards very close to your chest. So I'm pulling from the Soul's Journey Oracle deck. First, I'm just going to see where Divine Masculine may be blocked right now. We'll see what you kind of need to let go of, and then just get a general oracle. And I will jump into the tarot, just doing like a past, present, future spread, okay? So the card at the bottom of the deck is Judgment, and this says that I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. I feel like Divine Masculine, you are actually in a place of judgment in your own life right now. The guilt card just tries to come out, which says, I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. So I feel like many of you right now, you are looking at your life and you're trying to figure out what needs to be changed. You know, you are looking at things at face value and you're seeing how things have been. You have a good idea of how they may be if you stick to a situation, but I feel like many of you are growing very optimistic about what could be. Right? So let's see, what's the main focus for you guys? What is like a blockage or an obstacle that Divine Masculine needs to really handle at this point of their life. Spirit, give me a card for Divine Masculine. What are the Divine Masculines really being faced with right now? Please provide me with messages of truth and clarity for Divine Masculine. Oh, Divine Masculine, y'all do not want to talk, do you? Like I say, you keep your cards close to your chest. Divine Masculine is like, I'm not saying anything. Surrender. Okay, interesting. I can release my need to control. You see how long it took me to shuffle that one card. So, again, Divine Masculine, you guys, you've had control over situations for a very long time, and you've held on to them because they were comfortable for you. You may be a bit complacent, but it's all about control. I feel this is a huge need to surrender power and control. You guys have stayed in the situation for a long time because you knew the situation. Perhaps you knew someone in the situation, and it works for you, and you're not really eager to make changes until recently. Something recently has shifted or changed where Divine Masculine, you are now saying, you know what, I need to go in a different direction, right? But it's going to, you have to actually surrender, release a lot of your outdated thinking and beliefs when it comes to the situation that you're currently in, so that you can actually see new opportunities for what they truly are, right? Because I feel like you guys are saying, I want my next move to be my best move. Some of you, though, are definitely going to have to face yourselves. You need to face yourselves. You need to actually feel, it's like you guys have been on autopilot for a long time, very long time. You've just been doing what you needed to do, doing, what made other people happy. And now you need to surrender to the fact that you aren't happy. You need to surrender to the fact that you have to make changes. Okay? This is the Power of Surrender Oracle deck. That came out quickly. Surrender the drama, okay? This card says, no matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. So, here we have surrender, the need to control, and surrender the drama. So, I feel like it's time for you guys, if there's a situation that hasn't been working for you, it's time for you to let it go. Whether that's in the workplace, whether that's in love, whether that's in a family situation, friendship, you guys need to release whatever is no longer serving you. You don't have to have the last word. You don't have to be in control. It doesn't matter at this point. At this point, you need to just stay focused on making steady forward movement, okay? This is the last oracle that I'm going to pull. Wow. At the bottom of this deck, oh, by the way, this is the Mermaids and Dolphins Oracle card deck. And I will eventually update my description box with the list of all of the cards that I use, both the tarot decks and the oracle decks. Okay, guys, just bear with me. This is like my third day on YouTube. So Divine Masculine, the bottom of the deck, it says, accept heaven's help. You've prayed for help, so get out of the way and let heaven help you. Surrender. Surrender. You guys do not have to keep carrying the burdens of certain situations, okay? Whether it's financial, emotional, or whatever, if it's a situation that you feel like you can't get out of, you need to surrender your needs to control and accept help. It's okay. There's a lot of power in vulnerability, Divine Masculine. I feel like there's something that you guys need to hear. There's nothing weak about you expressing the fact that you want to make changes There's nothing weak about you saying that you don't exactly know how to move forward. There's nothing wrong with you accepting help from someone whom you trust, okay? So the card that you got out of this deck was explore your options. It's time to look at other possibilities. It's a good time to make changes. That goes right along with everything that we just said, right? There are new opportunities for you. You need to explore them. Dream big, okay? Let go of your self-limit, your lack mentality, or those limiting beliefs about yourself that you can't get out of a situation, or you can't have better, or it's going to be too hard. No, let go of things that don't serve you and move forward, okay? Okay, Divine Masculine. You guys are going to have to find your strength and your power to move forward. I feel like right now you've been stuck for quite some time. You're very much stuck in your head about which way to go and how you're going to get there. Don't worry about the how. Worry about the why, okay? I don't know, I just heard that. Don't worry about how you're going to get to where you're going. Worry about why you need to get there, okay? This is the after tarot deck that I'm going to use. I'm going to do past, present, future spread, and then I will clarify with another deck if we need some clarifications, okay? So Divine Masculine, at the very bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Wands. Wow, you know what? I think that the Eight of Wands was the very first card in the Divine Feminine love reading, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. So, Divine Masculine, some of you guys may be sending messages to your divine counterpart. Some of you guys may be in a situation right now that you know you need to get out of in order for you to actually make your way to your divine feminine. Some of you guys may need to relocate. Some of you may need to get out of marriages or commitments. You know, all of the above. I mean, take it however it resonates, but some of you are really considering reaching out to someone or sending a message, you know. Okay, so it looks like in the past we have the Knight of Wands. I feel like in the past it's sort of like you guys, you had a lot of, I'm getting an energy here. The Knight of Wands, usually people say, you know, this is someone who they come in and out, they're super impulsive. But I get the energy from this divine masculine, like this is someone who actually is financially stable, well-to-do, you have your affairs in order, but it's sort of like you are reckless and you're not so much reckless. Okay, this is the message I'm getting. Hold on, because I'm getting a lot of things at one time. Divine masculine, you avoid anything that calls for commitment that you can't control. It's sort of like you are down for a good time but not a long time, because anything that calls for you to be committed is just too much for you right now, or at least it was in the past. In the past, I think that you guys avoided commitment because you did not want to change your thought about things. You didn't want to change your flow. You didn't want to change your perspective on a lot of different situations. So you will go into situations thinking that you can control them, but you fail to really be fully committed to them. And I feel like there's a strong energy here where divine masculine, you fear intimacy. You fear giving up control. You fear being vulnerable. You know, so you like to be in and out. You don't want to get attached. Yeah. The Strength card here. Yeah, so there was something in the past that I feel like you guys may have gone through. I'm hearing some of you may have even had like some issues with your mother or like the mother of your child, but it's sort of like you guys were looking for love, but you had to still maintain a lot of control, and therefore the situations that you would find yourself in, they were imbalanced. Okay, They were very imbalanced because you were looking for a love to perhaps fill certain voids, but you weren't willing to give the same type of love that you were actually seeking. I feel like many of you, you were willing to give security or stability in exchange for love. For a lot of you, I feel like you were more so concerned with the appearance of situations. You wanted it to look like you were strong. You wanted it to look like you were in love with a particular person. You wanted it to look like you loved your job. But I feel like deep down inside, that wasn't the case. Deep down inside, you guys, sometimes you face struggles. Or sometimes when everything was going good, you still weren't happy. There's just been a lack of balance. And you guys have gone like your whole, a very long time, I feel, tapping into yourselves, finding the inner strength to restrain yourself, right? So we have the Seven of Swords here. So I feel like in the past, some of you guys, you definitely, you found yourself in some situations where you walked right into a trap. You probably were greedy. You wanted to get what you wanted out of different situations. And I feel in your mind, you honestly thought that you had it all under control. The energy that I'm tapping into is someone who feels like they know everything. I'm getting a big ego here. I'm sorry, but it is what it is. You felt like you had everything in control, and I feel like some things started to backfire. I feel like you went about situations with the intentions to gain something, and it caused you to walk yourself into situations that you found yourself bound to, you know, whether it was contracts or different partnerships or relationships, you know, romantic or business, where you realize that you made the wrong choice. I'll be completely honest. You realize that you made the wrong choice. So let's see what's going on in your current energies. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. What is going on with Divine Masculine right now? Okay, Divine Masculine. The Two of Cups. Interesting. Divine Masculine, for a lot of you, there's absolutely some type of relationship or partnership on your mind. This could be a relationship with a family member. This could be, I'm getting for a lot of you, there's definitely something going on with like a mother figure. And some of you may actually want to heal a situation with a mother. Some of you guys, maybe you grew up and you always felt the need to take care of your mom, and now you it's like you lived your life needing to protect and provide, and you sort of put yourself on the back burner, and now you're wanting to go towards something that is more emotionally fulfilling. Some of you have maybe someone who you feel you have a divine connection with in a romantic sense, and you're realizing that perhaps you didn't do things how you should have done it, and it's weighing heavily on your mind right now, and you are really thinking about how you can make your way back to this person. But there's a lot of mental conflict that you guys are dealing with right now, for sure. Yeah, the Hierophant. So yeah, you it's sort of like you've gone through a lot. I feel like some of you guys, you're actually going through some type of ascension process, like in your own awakening or ascension right now. You've gone through a lot, and it has shown you who you truly are. It has shown you who you would truly like to become, who you want to be. And you guys are mastering yourselves because I feel like you want a higher level of commitment. In the past, like I said, you were kind of in and out. And it may have been because you had some different, you know, childhood issues, or just a need, you had a need that you really needed to heal, and so you were getting yourself in different situations because you hadn't really dealt with yourself. And now you guys are thinking about love. You're thinking about commitment. You want to be around like-minded people. You want to be truthful. You want to be honest. You guys are saying now that, you know, you're hoping that you can show other people how, in fact, they can avoid making some of the mistakes that you made, because I feel many of you, you just have a lot of regrets. You have a lot of regrets, especially when it comes to partnerships. additional messages that you have for the current energy of Divine Masculine. Some of you guys are definitely thinking about being in love with someone. The Four of Pentacles here. Right now, you guys are still holding on to things. You're being very, very slow about making forward movement because there is something right now that you guys feel the need to really hold on to, especially when it comes to finances. And I think that that's part of your reasoning why you can't seem to move forward like you want to, because either you feel like you don't have the finances that you need in order to move forward, or you have things that are wrapped up with in some of these partnerships or contracts that you have, and you just feel like it's not the right time. But again, I still feel like Divine Masculines, you guys are still trying to make steady movement, but you're really, really waiting on the perfect time. Some of you too, you are a bit selfish. Some of you, you know exactly what you want, but you're not willing to give up what you have. Okay. And I'm hearing that this is more of like a past energy. It could be what you're going through now. I'm hearing some Divine Masculines made the mistake of giving up the best thing they have for what they thought was better. I don't know who this for, but I feel like it's the reason why some of you guys are very apprehensive about making changes to move forward. You don't trust yourself. Divine Masculine just clearly does not trust himself right now because he knows he's made mistakes. Explore your options. Look at this. This is beautiful. I love it. Divine Masculine. It's sort of reminding me of Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine is moving forward. Look at the two cards that just came out. The Star card with the Fool card. So Divine Masculine, you guys, you're going through some type of awakening. I feel there's a shift happening and you are beginning to heal yourself. I feel like Divine Masculine, in the future, there is something that you are going to take a leap of faith towards. For some of you, if in fact there are things that you're holding on to, I think that you're going to release that. There is something that you had your eye on. You've made your mind up about it. But you are purging yourself of old emotions, especially from your past. I feel like there's a lot of conditioning that you guys are shedding. You're getting rid of that, and you are deciding now that there's something emotionally fulfilling for you that you are ready to take the risk to go towards. And I feel like for many of you, you are very, very clear about this. For some of you, there's definitely going to be like a relocation, I feel, in the future. Many of you are just saying that you just need a new environment. You want everything to be new. You want to, like the card says, you want to surrender the drama. You know, and you want to get far away from it. Yeah, the Magician. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, but there is a lot of mirroring energy between Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. Divine Feminine, literally, in her energy update today, she had the Magician card come out, and then it was clarified by the Magician. There's a lot of mirroring between this, a lot of healing between both Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine are healing, and they're taking these leaps of faith to go towards what they truly want. I have to do a divine, a twin flame reading, but anyway, I feel like for Divine Masculine, yeah, you guys, you feel like you've received everything that you could in a particular situation. You feel like you're ready to start something new. I think that you know that there are going to be some changes that have to come about. There are going to be tough. They may hurt you. They may hurt other people that are involved, but you're really trusting your intuition and seeing now that it's time for you to manifest something different, okay? You guys feel like wherever you are, whatever situation you're in, there's nothing more to gain there. You have everything that you need, and you really want to just ascend to a higher level for yourself. And I feel like you guys you're ready to take the step. It's like you really believe that you have everything it takes to move forward. But there's still just, you know, some stuck energy here. I think it's a really big decision. It's a really big decision. You ever hear sometimes you have to lose to win? That's what I hear for masculine. You have to lose to win. So, Divine Masculine, I'm just going to go through here and quickly clarify some of these cards. And then we'll pull a few messages of advice. The bottom of this deck is a Seven of Pentacles. So this is realizing that something isn't turning out exactly how you want it to, but you're having patience. You're being patient. Deciding, is it time to start over, or should you rebuild? Wow. The Knight of Wands was clarified with the Knight of Wands. So you guys definitely in the past were a bit reckless, very impulsive. I don't think that you really took much time to think about some of the things that, you know, you were doing. I feel like if something seemed to have, if it presented any type of opportunity, you just jumped on it. You didn't really think about the consequences, especially long term. You were very much just in the moment. So the Strength card is being clarified with the Emperor and the Chariot card. So it looks like in the past, like you made like this executive like decision to move towards something, but it's sort of like, well, kudos to you for making a move, but you may have gone in the wrong direction, right? Because I don't think that you really carefully thought about where you were going. You didn't think about why you were going there. You were more focused on how you were going to get there and what felt good in the moment. And you didn't think about the fact that there may be ramifications of those actions. Some of you may have definitely done something too that you thought was going to put you in a certain financial position. And now it's sort of like you have the finances, but you don't have anything else that you truly seek or that you're desiring out of life right now. So we have the Five of Wands here clarifying the Seven of Swords. So, I mean, the Five of Wands, there's conflict, there's confusion, that's drama, you know, that's competition. You guys, like I said, you walked right into a situation, and this may even be something that people who you know have had words about, you know. There has definitely been some obstacles here. You know, and I don't think that whatever this is, I don't feel like you're proud of your decision. Because there's been some backlash, for sure. What's going on in the current energy with Divine Masculine? Spirit, tell me more about Divine Masculine's current energy. Please help me to provide clear, concise messages for Divine Masculine. Guys, so many cards are coming out. I feel Divine Masculine, you guys, I feel like now you're just all over the place. Remember, surrender the drama. Look, the Devil. Ooh. With the Two of Cups here. I don't really like that, you guys. And at the bottom of the deck here, I have the Moon card and the Justice. Okay. I feel like some of you guys, you do for sure. You feel like maybe you are stuck, bound. You're very much connected to a person. But I feel like it may be rooted in codependency. I don't know if this is the person whom you are with now, or if it's the person who you want to go towards. But I will just say, make sure that you are not trying to bring love into your life for the wrong reasons. This isn't a time where you should try to like lure people in with money or You shouldn't be looking at people only as an opportunity or based on what they can give you or how they look. Like, you guys really need to tap into your higher selves and truly know and understand why you are making certain decisions. Okay. I feel like also too, for some of you guys, this is saying that you are staying in a situation that may be toxic because of codependency. Even though there are secrets, even though things have been revealed to you, and you know for a sure fact that you do not like where you are and that there is something better for you, you're choosing to stay in this situation, especially with this Four of Pentacles here. You guys are ignoring your morals and your values. You know something doesn't serve you, and yet you stay there. I feel like this is a karmic situation because I have the Justice card underneath the Moon card. And look, the Three of Swords just tried to come out. I'm not going to take that with the Six of Cups. Yeah. There's a lesson to be learned here. You won't get to that true love, though, until you actually resolve the karmic situation here. Two of Wands, clarifying the Hierophant card. So this is saying that, yeah, you're in a situation now, and you know for a sure fact there is something better for you. Your destiny is calling you. Your purpose is calling you. Your higher self is calling you. But yet, you decide to stay here, I feel. Some of you won't stay, but right now, it still goes back to being at a crossroads. You're still trying to decide, should you actually take action? Some of you, you really fear being like this better version of yourselves. You feel almost like it's too difficult. But I mean, it's destined to happen, because if you don't make the changes, quite frankly, the universe is going to come in and make some very sudden, abrupt changes, and it's going to be quite the rude awakening. And just as I said that, the Nine of Swords came out. So yeah, I feel like right now you're being faced with the need to release this anxiety. There's something that you're holding on to, even though it makes you unhappy, even though you're stressed out about it. Many of you guys, though, you're definitely worried about losing money. But there's a karmic situation here that has you guys stuck. This is money, it's codependency, it's, you know, perhaps you're tied to something or someone because it's great sex, or perhaps you are in a job because it makes money, but you know that you're doing things that are unethical. I don't know what it is, but you guys are not in alignment. That's for sure. And it has you stressed out. So let's clarify the star in the future energy. What is happening in the future with Divine Masculine? Potential outcome with Divine Masculine. Be careful, Divine Masculine, because I feel like you guys are about to break your own heart. Thank you. The Star card with the Two of Pentacles. Yeah. You guys, I feel like you're gonna still be juggling, but it seems like you're going to slowly move into making subtle changes. I don't feel like you guys are trying to move quickly, but I do feel like when it comes to this juggling, like you are going to start seeing the fact that a situation is very imbalanced, especially when it comes to perhaps some type of partnership or relationship. And you may actually begin to see the need to make some changes. Whoa. The wind is blowing outside. Wow. These two cards just fell. I'm not going to take them. But the Fool card is here with the Eight of Swords. Actually, you know what? I will take these. The Eight of Swords and the King of Swords. So when it comes to this new journey with the Fool card, it's like Divine Masculine. You guys are just stuck in your head. You're stuck in your head. It's like you're planning, you're strategizing, you're looking at everything from a very matter of fact perspective, you guys, you're not really tapped into your feelings at all. It's everything has to be practical. It has to be logical. You are looking at everything from a very analytical state. But the problem here when it comes to this new journey is many of you are stuck in analysis paralysis. Many of you can't see. Look at what's at the bottom of the deck here. Many of you can't see that there's a new journey for you with the Fool card, the Ace of Pentacles, that is going to be very fruitful and abundant, and you have everything that you need to actually get there. You guys are still remaining stuck and stagnant in your own head, okay? You need to let go of this analysis paralysis, and you need to put one foot in front of the other and move forward. You are blocking yourself at this point. Divine Feminine went through the same thing for quite some time, but Divine Feminine is moving. She's fully in her power right now. And I feel like Divine Masculine, you guys are going to have to do the same thing. Okay? Let's clarify the Magician card, and then we will be ready. I'll pull maybe an Oracle card, and then we can close out. Wow. The Magician card. Clarify with the Empress. There's a very strong feminine energy in this reading. Some of you, you need to heal a situation with your mother. Some of you, you have an ongoing situation with a woman whom you share kids with. Some of you, you are trying everything in your power to manifest something with a Divine Feminine. Okay? Take those messages how they resonate. But the main thing that you guys need to know is that you have everything that you need to manifest a new beginning. Your movement forward may not be very fast, but I would encourage you just to make a move. Okay? A 1,000,000-mile journey starts with just one step, and you guys need to start taking those steps, because without a doubt, you know that where you are is no longer serving you. Okay? You know that. I'm going to pull from this Moonology deck. It's Moonology Oracle deck. I'm just going to pull to see what types of shifts and changes you may expect. Okay? Divine Masculine. So Spirit Guides, Angels, Ancestors. What are some of the shifts and changes that will be happening with Divine Masculine as he considers moving forward in his life out of these situations that no longer serve him? Ooh, wow. At the bottom of the deck, nothing will come of this situation. Divine Masculine, listen. Whatever you are doing, let it go. Because no matter what you do, it's not going to shift. It will not change. The time has run up, okay? Wherever you are is not where you belong. Whatever you're doing is not what is purpose for you. It's time to go. Look at the bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture. Look at the fact that you can have balance. You can be happy. Okay? You can have practicality and spirituality. You can have an amazing career and be with someone whom you love. But you need to surrender. You need to release your need to control situations. You need to release the things that don't serve you, that bring drama to your life. Look at other possibilities. It's time to make changes. Okay? And then here we have, be bold and make the first move. Don't wait on someone else. Listen, don't wait on the universe to come in and throw a cannonball at your life. Don't do that. Because you have the power and the authority at this point in your life to move forward. Look at the bigger picture. Realize nothing will come of this work situation, this love situation, the issues that you may have with your family. If you're struggling with issues within your family, it's time to have those conversations. If you need to seek a therapist or a life coach or someone who can help you navigate through those things, then do that. Okay? But just let go of whatever it is that you're holding on to. There's better options for you. Okay? Don't fear the unknown. So, Divine Masculine, that is the reading that I have for you. I wish you well. You know, I wish you well. Make the right choice, okay? So, remember, if you do not go within, my love, you will go without, okay? Make sure you tap into yourself. But sending you much love, light, peace, positivity, and hoping that this message gave you a bit of enlightenment about your situation. So, until the next time, bye.